Good morning, dear students. I, Professor Basavaraj Koluche, welcome you all for today's lecture of Company Law and Secretarial Practice, video number 5, module number 1. Today's topic is types of companies. The company's classification has been made on various forms or various types by various authors or the various textbooks. Here, even I have tried to gather some types of companies on classification in different types. Basically, I have taken a few things which is essential to be known as per your syllabus, and these types of companies names and meanings you need to remember. On this question, a question may come for 5 marks or for 10 marks, and also a question for 2 marks by saying what do you mean by private company, or what do you mean by public company, what do you mean by holding company, and etc etc. So here the classification is based upon various things. The first classification what I have done is types of companies on the basis of number of members. Here commonly known type of companies like private and public companies are defined based on number of members or shareholders in any company except OPC. The memberships can be held by any individuals or even a body corporate. Even foreign nationals or NIRs can participate as members in such companies. Here these classification we can call it as on the basis of number of members or on the basis of ownership also. Here the first type of company is private company. Private company means the company is owned and managed by private individuals. These companies are known as, here having a minimum paid up share capital of say 1 lakh rupees or such higher paid up share capital as may be prescribed and which by its articles. Here for a private limited company the minimum number of members is 2, which can be extended to maximum 200 at once. The said statutory limits is required to be complied all time. Understand here what is private company in India. Any company which is owned and managed by the private individuals is known as private company. The next is one person company. A type of private itself, one person company is commonly known as OPC. OPC is significantly different from other type of companies because of number of members. In OPC there is only one member at any time during its existence. Here this members must be an individual and an Indian residents only. So these type of companies which are owned and managed by one person only is known as OPC company or one person company. After that we have public company. In public company there is no limit as to maximum number of members. However, minimum number of members is provided. A public company is registered with minimum of 7 members. The companies listed on stock market are such public companies. Such companies are able to attract funds from public through public offerings, that is IPO, initial public offering. The next type of classification is type of companies based on liabilities. Here the company classification based on liability is of three types. Number one, company limited by shares, company limited by guarantee, and unlimited company. The first point is, or the first type is, the company limited by shares. In this form of companies, the capital is introduced in the form of shares, that is, the capital of the company is divided into a small portions, and all these, each portion is known as shares. The shares are, say, considered interest of the shareholders in the company. The number of equity shares held measures the ownership of the shareholders in the company. If their requirement for capital arises in the company, the shares can be issued for subscription by shareholders. In this type of company, the liability of members is limited up to the unpaid capital on the shares subscribed. Further, this form of company can be registered as private limited company, one person company, or registered as a public limited company also, based on number of members and nature. Here, the shares or share values are limited to the amount of their subscription itself. Then second type of company under classification on based on liability is the company limited by guarantee. The company can be either private limited company or public limited company also, where the capital is not divided into shares. Here, the capital to be introduced by the members are in nature of guarantee. The what we call it as the subscriber to the memorandum subscribes the amount guaranteed and puts signature against the amount guaranteed. Here, the percentage of the ownership based on the amount guaranteed. Whenever the requirement of capital arises, the members introduce the capital to the company. The liability of members is limited up to amount of guarantee provided only. The company can also issue shares where the shares holders are also liable up to the amount unpaid on the shares as discussed above, or in the as discussed by the previous type of company. Here, the guarantee is limited up to the, say, share value or up to the guaranteed amount. The next type is unlimited company. In this type of company, the liabilities of the members is not limited. In case of any debt arises, the liability of the members does not limit to their part in company. Rather, it extends to their personal assets also. In present scenario, this type of companies is not being chosen to incorporate by the entrepreneurs. Here, the liability of members arise at the time of winding up of or bankruptcy of the company. Whenever the capital is to be raised, debt is to be paid, most popular type of company is known limited by shares. The companies can be further what we call it as different types of in private, public, or in types of, say, one person company as well. The next classification is other types of companies. Here, the other types of companies and the rest remaining types of companies we shall see in the upcoming class. If you have any doubts, questions and queries, you all can feel free to contact me at any point of time. We'll stop here. Thank you. Good day.